Today I'm making ketchup. The tomato plants have been so good to us this year, and the harvest was big enough that we had quite a bit left over after we've eaten fresh tomatoes to our heart's content. So I decided to make ketchup from scratch. Apart from a bunch of tomatoes, you'll need olive oil, sugar, vinegar, salt, and a bunch of spices. I'm using allspice, crushed mustard seed, chili, bay leaves, cloves, and onion powder. First step is to remove the stems from the tomatoes and then cut them up. I'm quartering the larger tomatoes and halving the smaller ones. Also setting a few aside for dinner. Add a little water, just enough to cover the bottom of the pot to make sure the tomatoes don't stick and burn. Then put the pot on the stove on medium heat. Cook for around 30 minutes to an hour until the tomatoes are well cooked and falling apart. Now get out a pan or a saucepan, anything flat and wide will do nicely. And a sauce press. It'll push the liquid down into the saucepan while keeping the skin and seeds out. If you fancy tomato soup, you can put them aside to have later. But I'm going for ketchup, so I'm putting the saucepan on the stove on low heat and I'll let it reduce. That's why I chose such a wide pan, more surface area. Once you've reached a consistency you like, for me it took around an hour and 20 minutes to reduce. By the by, if you want to make ketchup from tomato paste, skip everything we've done until now and join in from here. It's time to add flavor. Add olive oil, vinegar, sugar. I like to use brown sugar for this, spices and salt. Stir well and let simmer for another 15-20 minutes. And do a taste test. Very important. As you may have noticed, I haven't given much in the way of quantities because it's really up to you. Some like it sweeter, some prefer more spice. Express yourself. Aside from the spices I used, you could add, for example, chilies, nutmeg, garlic, curry. The options are endless. On to the fingertip scorching business of bottling. Get out a bowl and some clean glass bottles. I'm using big ones for home use and the little ones for gifts. I'm sterilizing the bottles with hot water, and always remember to sterilize the bottle caps as well. I'll also need a funnel later. Fill the bottles with boiling water and let them sit for a few minutes. Once you're happy with the taste and consistency of your ketchup, it's time to bottle. I remembered just in time to take out the bay leaves. To protect your fingers, use a damp kitchen towel when touching hot glass bottles. Fill the bottle and fish the cap out of the water. Close the bottle tightly and set it upside down for a few minutes. This will create a vacuum in the bottle, and your ketchup will stay good for at least a few months, as long as the bottle stays closed. Once opened, keep the ketchup in the fridge and use it up within a few weeks. Now all that's left is to arrange your ketchup in an aesthetically pleasing manner to take a picture for your thumbnail. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, why not subscribe?